Hey, I'm Aunt Dina, or Dina, whatever you'd like to call me. I have a studio now. Hey, wow, it's coming along. I met a lovely young lady named Sarah Whittle, but you might know her from Smosh. She's very funny, super vibrant, just an insanely charismatic lady. I reached out to her and was like, hey, I really want to make you something. She was like, hell yeah. And I was like, all right, let's go. We set up a Zoom meeting. I mostly was just trying to pick her brain of, what were your favorite cartoons as a kid? What were your favorite foods? So the fun is that she doesn't know what she's getting. And I did let her know though, it was probably either going to be a home decor piece or a wearable item. I ultimately decided to upcycle a jacket. I love gifts. I love gift wrapping. Oh my God. If you need someone to wrap your Christmas presents, call me. I love it. Am I recording? Okay, yeah. So here's the back of the jacket so far. And I guess I just wanted to give you sort of a catch up of what I did to get to this point. The goal was to make it a bit easier for myself to paint on the denim. I got some interfacing fabrics. It's a lot easier to paint on that fabric than it was the denim because the denim has a much more textured surface. I've not done this before, so if you know well in advance that this isn't gonna work, good for you. So I used some interfacing fabric and cut out I have a Cricut Maker 3. So I used that to cut out a silhouette, ironed that on, which meant that when I went back to sew it in place, there wasn't really any chance of like bunching up in the fabric, which was awesome because I'm not that good at sewing. I used Golden GAC 900 heat set fabric painting medium. Now, I have used this many a time before in some of my other pieces. Over time, for my work, it's kind of crackled, and that's mostly probably because I didn't do it right or because I didn't do it right. It's anybody's guess. I sort of like that vintage t-shirt look that a lot of my paintings sort of have over time. Good for me. Not sure if that's like what you're aiming for or if you're getting kind of those same results with this. I like it, so that's what I used. I mixed it in with golden white acrylic paint, and that was just what gave me my base over top of the interfacing fabric. I also was experimenting using the I was right. I wanted to experiment using glitter vinyl, the iron-on stuff, but I had noticed in a lot of people's reviews on it, they were very mixed. It seems like overall people like this product, but when it comes to washing it, it seems like it's kind of anybody's guess as to whether it will survive the wash. And the consensus seemed to be that if you don't apply a good amount of pressure, it's not gonna stay on. So I pressed this thing to death with my iron, hoping it would stay. I let it sit for a couple of days so that the vinyl would cure, I guess, like even more onto the fabric before I did much else to it. And originally I actually had the vinyl doing all of my line work, but then I thought, how dumb would that be if it didn't work? So I just kind of am sort of playing it safe by having it only be the outline. That way, if it ever comes off for Sarah, she can either just pull it off and it still looks cool because the painting isn't interrupted, or she can send it back to me and I will kind of experiment with something else or maybe just paint over the outline. So I don't know. And then the rest of the video will kind of probably be more of like a montage of me doing the rest of everything else. it is my favorite time. We are ready to gift wrap. Oh, it took slightly longer than expected to get the cat hair off of it. Sarah, I am sorry. It's okay, she also has cats. But so, I think it turned out awesome. I was able to bedazzle it. There's bedazzles all down the sides. They're rainbow. And I was able to put them kind of along the center too. There ended up being like a mark that I just needed to cover, so it worked out. Also, I did end up putting my tag under the collar, and I did this because, you know, whenever you see someone wearing something really cute and you want to know where it's from, and then they're like, oh, well, let me show you the tag, and then, you know, you got that whole dance going on. I wanted to skip that part. When Sarah is wearing it and somebody wants to know who made it, she can just flip it up, and it's right side up. So this jacket, there were just so many moments where I was like, she's gonna hate it, I hate it, she's gonna hate it, I hate it. Because, you know, there's those phases of it's ugly and then it's not, and then you're like, but is it? And you're just not sure. But I think it turned out pretty cute, and I don't know, kid me would have died over this. Like, oh man, I've got this photo of me as a kid opening a Lisa Frank binder for Christmas, and really bums me out that I don't still have it. But actually, it makes me think of, since I was very bummed about not having my original Lisa Frank binder, I sculpted this one. So it is not real, it does not open, but so this was my first attempt at painting something that was Lisa Frank. This is my second, and I am over the moon. I think it came out really cute. Yeah, we're ready to pack. That's cute. Cute. So I'm actually going to set this aside for a second because there's another element that I'm going to be adding to this. I made her a custom handy dandy notebook hair clip, and it has each of her little cats inside and a little green drawing. Thought it would be just a fun little bonus item. It's so cute. Oh, I can't handle it. It's so cute. Okay. I love it. Sarah, if you're watching this, I hope you love it. I hope it is everything you definitely didn't know you were getting. But I hope you really liked this one. It felt very special to make. What I hope to do with this channel is really not so much of tutorials, but just the process of me creating things, thinking of things, making gifts for others. It's really the gift wrapping that I think is probably my favorite part of it, which, if you can't tell, but I guess you'll have to stick around. And I now get to say, that's a wrap! That's a wrap! I'll put my social media stuff down there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, that's awesome. And if you didn't, that's okay. I'm glad you were here for it anyway. I had a good time making this, and I look forward to everything else I can get up to on this channel. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.